Well, hello, Trumpet friends. So, I'm early to a lunch meeting, and on the way here, I'm thinking about something I said in a previous video. I said that, talking about perfection, right? And I'm actually right now trying to get perfection out of my vocabulary because I think it's a very uh, damaging word. And that's why what I wanted to talk about right now. At first I thought maybe I'll talk more about perfection, but before we talk about that, I think it's important to talk about the overall philosophy that I have about things being practical. So like I told a student one time who's extremely well educated in philosophy. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's got a degree in it. And he's got a doctorate. I don't think the doctorate is in philosophy, but we're talking about a very intelligent man, and I like philosophy. I love studying philosophy, but there's a point where philosophy becomes, and I'm just using this as an example. This is not a talk about philosophy, but there's a point where philosophy becomes abstract and not useful. So I told him that philosophy to me is only interesting insofar as has a practical purpose, right? If I'm learning abstract philosophy that doesn't have any impact on the way I live, then I'm not interested. Okay? And the same thing is true with music, right? I recently put a video. The swing video. Not telling students that you shouldn't swing, right? It's it's not that that's not necessarily true. I know what the teachers are saying when they say that, but there's a practical result that is undesirable. So you don't say that because of that practical result. And and I think perfection falls in that same category. Perfection is something that harms. The concept of being perfect when we perform brings more harm to our performance than it does good. Okay? So I want to start saying excellence. I think excellence has a much more positive impact on our behavior, the results when we strive for excellence. And remember from that other video that I'm talking about that I'm not saying that excellence is the objective of our practice. Familiarity is, and if you missed that video, you can check it out. But I think just the concept of perfection has such negative practical consequences that we should be avoiding that. Just what it does to our head, right? And there's a lot of stuff that I teach that way. And I said this in the other video, stuff that teachers say because it's true and it makes them look like, like they know something. Oh, the guy I'm meeting is here. Okay, he's got the same car as I do. I didn't know that. So let me finish this up real quick. There are things that I teach that other people don't teach. The reason why I teach it different is because of the practical results. I don't need you to think that I'm right about everything. I don't need you to think that I'm some sort of wellspring of knowledge. I don't need you to think that. What I want for you is better performance, better musicianship. So I'm going to tell you the stuff that's going to help that, in a way that's going to help. I hope that makes sense. And and that perfection thing falls in that category. And there's a lot of stuff like that. I have a practice philosophy that I teach, and I haven't mentioned it much here on the videos. I call it the art of accumulative practice. And it goes contrary to traditional practice philosophy that says, for example, you have to practice so much every day or your musicianship is going to suffer. I don't teach that. I don't teach that. And the biggest reason why I don't teach that is because of the practical results. What happens in the end? What actually happens as a result of what I teach and what you do and what you think? Okay? All right, so this is a short one. God bless you guys. I'm going to go eat lunch. I'll see you. Bye.